make this woman to be your dear wife? Do you vow to love her the rest of your life? And will you protect her and honor her name? Oh, don't cause her heartaches and don't bring her shame. Share with her in poverty, with her in wealth, for richer, for poorer, through sickness and health. All these things the parson did ask me, and then I whispered I do, and I do it again. Of my life, I'd die to protect her, and she'd do the same. I'd cut off my tongue before I'd bring her shame. We may be in poverty, may not have wealth, but we stick together through sickness and health. I'll always be thankful till my life is done, that two little words made us both into one. The band, it was playing the Star-Spangled Waltz. The lights in the ballroom were low. Though it was sweet to my ears, I fought back my tears, for that waltz broke my heart long ago. My sweetheart grew jealous as I danced with a friend, and said that my love had grown false. Then she told me goodbye 'neath that old southern sky, as we danced to the Star-Spangled Waltz. Caught my eyes, the dancers passed by. 'Twas my sweetheart who left me to pine. As she whispered my name, I could see oh so plain that her heart, it was broken like mine. Love had won its last fight as I kissed her that night, as I did in the days long ago. We had found a new romance, though we cried as we danced to the beautiful Star-Spangled Waltz. my dog to Uncle Sam in 1943. He sailed across the sea and died for liberty. Now that you are sending heroes home, I just can't understand. Why don't you send my dog home, Uncle Sam? It's true, no more he'll lead me as he did in days of yore. He'll never be a blind boy's pal no more. But I know that he gets lonesome sleeping in some distant land. Please won't you send my dog home, Uncle Sam? My dog to Uncle Sam, he was so strong and smart. We knew right from the start that we should do our part. They wrote he died, our hero was in the telegram. Please won't you send my dog home, Uncle Sam? He'll sleep beneath Old Glory right here on Daddy's farm. I'll be close by to keep him from all harm. No one knows how much I miss him and how lonesome now am I. Please won't you send my dog home, Uncle Sam? The things that I gave you, you returned them when you said that we must part. I have kept them through the years. They are treasured souvenirs and mark an anniversary of my broken heart. Just a rose from your hair, long ago I placed it there, though it's faded and the petals fall apart. And the fragrance went away, but it's just as sweet today. It marks an anniversary of my broken heart. Golden ring to me so dear, old love letter stained with tears. Had I only known the future from the start, then there'd be no soul to pine for the love that I thought mine, or no anniversary of a broken heart. Though I know it's all in vain, Every treasure will remain, even though the past has torn my world apart. I kissed your picture, then I cried, for these memories deep inside mark an anniversary of my broken heart. The postman dropped a letter in my door. The address wasn't plain, but I could see it had traveled far across the great Pacific, from my Filipino rose across the sea. The writing from her trembling hand was blurred. The paper, it was sadly stained with tears. It read, they tell me you have wed another, after I have longed and waited all these years. But I'm still praying that the trade wind sends you sailing across the blue. In my harbor of dreams you'll anchor, where your lonely Filipino waits for you. I promised her that I'd return someday. I told her she'd won my heart and hand. I told her a lie 'cause I was lonely, far from home, a stranger in that foreign land. She wrote, I've watched the driftwood float on by. I've watched the sea roll on its weary way. I've watched the silver sails out on the ocean, hoping you might return to me someday. The chains of love may never set you free, but through the years as memories fonder grow, this broken heart will always wait for you, dear. It was signed your lonely Filipino rose. But I'm still praying that the trade wind sends you sailing across the blue. In my harbor of dreams you'll anchor, where your lonely Filipino waits for you. The law of love has ruled again, dear. You said goodbye and went your way. In chains of sorrow you have bound me. I'm a prisoner of your love today. You said your mind had reached the verdict. You've been the judge right from the start. The sentence that you gave me, darling, was a life of tears and a broken heart. I've counted every star up yonder. I've watched the moon in heaven so bright. They seem to share the pain you left me that lingers in my heart tonight. perhaps someday you'll grant a pardon. Perhaps someday bring back the key and open up this lock of love, dear, and let this weary heart go free. For a moment, just to watch the children play. Alone a boy was standing, and when I asked him why, he turned with eyes that could not see, and he began to cry. I'm nobody's child, I'm nobody's child. Flower just growing wild. No mommy's kisses and no daddy's smile. Nobody wants me, I'm nobody's child. People come for children and take them for their own, but they all seem to pass me by, and I am left alone. I know they'd like to take me, but when they see I'm blind, they always take some other child, and I am left behind. No mother's arms to hold me or soothe me when I cry. Sometimes it gets so lonely here, I wish that I could die. I'd walk the streets of heaven where all the blind can see, and just like all the other kids, there'd be a home for me. I just can't seem to figure out why the folks all pass me by. 'Cause I know that it's true that God takes little blind children with him in the sky. And they tell me that I'm oh so pretty, and they seem to like my big curls of gold. But then they take some other little child, and I'm left here all alone. I'm nobody's child, I'm nobody's child. I'm like a flower just growing wild. No mommy's kisses and no daddy's smile. Nobody wants me, I'm nobody's child. Old Father Time has seen a million hearts break with pain down the highway of years. I never dreamed that the love I thought was true would deceive and just leave me these tears. The little seeds of happiness I grew with tender care have withered now that fate has played its part, and my bud of love has closed. I have lost the only rose that was blooming in the garden of my heart. Mr. Moon, I wonder as you gaze from above on my broken heart that love has cast away. If there's just one trace of sadness on my darling's face tonight, will she bloom within my heart again someday? Will the weeds and briars vanish where the tears of sorrow fell, and let the seeds of romance play its part? Or must I go on living with just memories of the rose that once blossomed in the garden of my heart? The stars shine down on me only, the moon is pale. I search in vain for love on the lonely trail. I'm a blue ranger, you're a welcome stranger. Would you bide a while or ride a mile along with me on the lone prairie? Things are quite contrary. Love is in the air, but none will share its song with me. A moonlit trail, a starlit sky above, I cry alone somewhere in search of love. I'm a blue ranger, but my heart's in danger, for I'm falling fast, because at last you've come to me. A moonlit trail, a starlit sky above, I cry alone somewhere in search of love. I'm a blue ranger, but my heart's in danger, for I'm falling fast, because at last you've come to me. It's only a rose from my mother's grave that I planted long, long ago. I pulled it from a stem where it used to wave, where the winds were soft and low. It's only a flower, white and so fair, that she used to love so well. Sweet were the perfumes that filled the air round her grave down in the dell. It's only a rose, a fragrant white rose, that bloomed on my mother's grave. Peace to her soul, and blessed repose with a bright rose above her wave. Only a rose from my mother's grave, the flowers she loved when here. I shall press it away in a book and save it through never-ending years. For mother was like this snow-white rose, gentle at heart and lovely too. Soon came the twilight with repose, angels made her bed anew. Only a rose from my mother's grave, kissed by dew from heaven above. Over her form it used to wait in its tenderness and love. Only a rose, but through the years we bid in some hallowed shrine. Often our eyes will fill with tears, gazing on this flower divine. My troubled old heart, dear, is beating with pain. You've gone and I know I'm the one who's to blame. You've gone in the world, dear, to make a new start, and left as a memory, a brand on my heart. They say you were crying while packing your things, and left me your locket and bright golden rings. The plans for your future I've broken apart. Now all I have left is your brand on my heart. You say you are sorry it ended this way, and that I'll find someone to love me someday, another to cherish the love we once knew. But darling, that someone can only be you. The flowers you planted, that rose you love best, its dark velvet petals are now closed in death. The birds have hushed singing, it all plays a part to deepen the wound of your brand on my heart. I'm appealing to you, dear forgiveness today, for all of your tears, darling, I've had to pay. If you'll just forgive me, we'll make a new start, and no more will I carry your brand on my heart. I never shall forget the day I heard my dear old mother say, I'm leaving now, the old home dear. Remember, Jack, your mother's prayer. She left me as the golden sun behind the hilltop it did hide. And when I found that she had gone, I laid my guitar down and cried. And now she's gone, this world is dread. I long to have dear mother here. She's gone to join the angels there. I'll not forget my mother's prayer. The birds were still, no sound was made. The organ sad but sweetly played, as by her side we gathered there, our heads bowed down in silent prayer. We laid her where the fragrant rose was blooming o'er the lonely grave. And now in answer to her prayer, I'll meet dear mother some sweet day. And now she's gone, this world is dread. I long to have dear mother here. She's gone to join the angels there. I'll not forget my mother's prayer. In an old dusty attic of a tenement house, I happened to wonder one day, and there on the rafters, mid shavings and chips, a drunkard poor little boy lay. Oh, why are you lying up here in the cold? What makes you lie on this hard bed? My father's a drunkard and he beat me to death. My darling old mother is dead. I'm a-hiding from father and please, sir, don't tell. He beat me 'cause I would not steal. He said he would kill me the next time I failed, and I'm so afraid, sir, he will. I'm leaving you here, son. ships and the shavings were there as before, and the little boy lay on his bed with tears on his cheeks and his hands at his side. The poor little fellow was dead. A picture of mother lay close to his heart, a faint little note by his head. As I opened the paper, my eyes filled with tears, for these were the words that I read. I'm a-hiding with Jesus across the divide, with dear mother forever I'll dwell. And thank you, dear mister, for your kindness to me. And now it's all right if you tell. Tonight I'm sad, my heart is weary. I'm wondering if I'm wrong or right. Although you've gone and found another, I wonder where you are tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Your heart was cold, you never loved me, though you said you often cared. And now you're gone and found another, someone to know the love I've shared. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Came the dawn that day you left me. I tried to smile with all my might, but you could see the pain within me that lingers in my heart tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love was even colder, I wonder where you are tonight. Big eight-wheeler rolling down the track means a true loving daddy ain't coming back, 'cause I'm moving on. I'll soon be gone. You were flying too high for my little old sky, so I'm moving on. That big loud whistle as it blew and blew said hello to the Southland. We're coming to you and we're moving on. Oh, hear my song. You had the laugh on me, so I've set you free and I'm moving on. Mr. Fireman, won't you please listen to me? 'Cause I got a pretty mama in Tennessee. Keep moving me on, keep rolling on. So shovel the coal, let this rattle roll, and keep moving me on. Mr. Engineer, take that throttle in hand. This rattle's the fastest in the southern land. Keep moving me on, keep rolling on. You're gonna ease my mind, put me there on time, and keep rolling on. I've told you, baby, from time to time, but you just wouldn't listen or pay me no mind. Now I'm moving on, I'm rolling on. You've broken your vow and it's all over now, so I'm moving on. You switched your engine, now I ain't got time for a trifling woman on my main line. 'Cause I'm moving on, you done your daddy wrong. I warned you twice, now you can settle the price. 'Cause I'm moving on. But someday, baby, when you've had your play, you're gonna want your daddy, but your daddy will say, keep moving on. You stayed away too long. I'm through with you, too bad you're blue, keep moving on. With this ring I thee wed, an angel here beside me. Just a moment more and heaven will be mine. With this ring I thee wed, as every dream inside me comes true each time I hear the church bells chime. This little band of gold I hold will soon be on your finger. A kiss, a vow, a moment so divine. With this ring I thee wed, and now you're mine forever, to have and hold until the end of time. Our hearts tied as one, we leave the church together, together as we know we'll always be. In a life just begun, this day will live forever, like blossoms in a treasured memory. Your big bouquet may fade away, but as the years go by, dear, I'll take your hand and say each day anew. With this ring I thee wed, I vow I love you truly, and every day you hear me say I do. Listen, folks, and I will tell a funny story. You may think it's sad, but I was in my glory. 'Twas the cellar I crept in, cobwebs brushing by my chin, on the night I stole old Sammy Morgan's gin. As my hand fell on the jug, I had to snicker, but when I started for the door, I went much quicker. For just up above my head, someone jumped right out of bed on the night I stole old Sammy Morgan's gin. As I left that cellar, believe me, I was lifting, and the hops from one arm to the other shifting. Then I stopped and hauled the plug, sit there till I drained the jug. Had my mind all set, no spare drops I was missing. Then on my feet I thought I was, but wasn't. And for roads I guess I saw about a dozen. When I reached the old porch door, I went smack on the floor on the night I stole old Sammy Morgan's gin. I just made one step and landed in the coal box. Then from off the mantel came a big Ben alarm clock. But I finally got upstairs after passing 7 bears. 'Twas the night I stole old Sammy Morgan's gin. By my bedroom door an owl stood taking tickets. Then the monkey stood before me baking biscuits. But the funniest sight of all was 2 roosters playing ball on the night I stole old Sammy Morgan's gin. Saw mice as big as horses washing dishes, as an ape came in the door dressed up in breeches. Then the floor fell on my head as I tried to get in bed. 'Twas the night I stole old Sammy Morgan's gin. Well, I woke next morning, guess 'twas closer evening, and my room is certainly in an awful shape. Someone else had took my head and left an elephant's there instead on the morning after drinking Sammy's gin. One heart too many I have broken, love dreams that faded and died. Too many teardrops have fallen, too many vows cast aside. Soft wedding bells should be ringing for us in the chapel tonight. But this morning they told, and her bright band of gold was returned with this message tonight: your sweetheart has left us today. Heartbroken, God took her away. That silk gown of white for her wedding tonight she wore as they laid her away. Though she died for all of all in vain, her last words were calling your name. As I walked to her grave where the bluebonnets wave, I cried, but my tears were too late. Tonight, sweetheart, as I kneel here alone beside you, and my tears stain the flowers on your grave, in deep regret I think of the heart that I have wounded, of the sorrow and grief and the life that I could have saved. Yes, tonight, darling, you were to be my loving bride, but all that I have left now is I vow to pray Is your ring a picture and the sad message that they sent me, and this rose that I am taking from your grave? Though she died for a love all in vain, her last words were calling my name. As I walked to her grave, where the bluebonnets wave, I cried, but my tears were too late. You broke the chain that held our hearts, each link of love you wasted too. You told our friends, each one you met, darling, that I had turned my back on you. You broke the chain that held our hearts and tied it to another love. You left your lonesome daddy here, darling, to pine beneath the stars above. That same old moon is shining down upon the place we used to be. He seems to know that you were wrong, darling, and you should drift on back to me. You broke the chain that held our hearts and tied it to another love. You left your lonesome daddy here, darling, to pine beneath the stars above. A rose entwined in hair of gold, a twinkle in two eyes of blue, a heart that once beat just for me, darling, our only memories now of you. You broke the chain that held our hearts and tied it to another love. You left your lonesome daddy here, darling, to pine beneath the stars above. They say your new love treats you fine, and you were never meant for me. But if perchance that new love fails, you'll find me still waiting where you set me free. You broke the chain that held our hearts and tied it to another love. You left your lonesome daddy here, darling, to pine beneath the stars above. You said goodbye and left me broken hearted. You little knew the pain 'twould cause to me. Those days we shared, sweetheart, can never be forgotten. 'Twas wasted love, but sweet the memory. Wasted love and the dreams of you. A broken heart and oh so blue. I gave my all, you gave me heartaches. 'Twas wasted love, but sweet the memory. But love is blind, and so I did not see. I freely gave you my only heart and soul, dear. 'Twas wasted love, but sweet the memory. I thought someday my dreams would all come true, dear. We'd be together as in they used to be. But it's too late, my every hope's forgotten. 'Twas wasted love, but sweet the memory. Wasted love and the dreams of you. A broken heart and oh so blue. I gave my all, you gave me heartaches. 'Twas wasted love, but so sweet the memory. Woke up this morning in a terrible mood. Now you talk about a woman treating a good man rude. She left me talking to myself, just gazing at that mean old wall. She had another daddy waiting down at the end of the hall. Ah, Johnny. Tell him about it, son. She changes with the weather like the leaves I recall. She blossoms in the spring, but then she's gone in the fall. A two-time woman with a heart of sorrow and stone. She tells me that she loves me, but her heart's a little undergrown. She'd never leave me, but she got that urge to roam. Now she drifts around the country like a steamboat on the foam. Never changes course, she just travels along that same old way. I hope she goes adrift and rolls along back home someday. If I ever find her, gonna chain her to the floor. Then tell her, now sit there, woman, 'cause you ain't leaving no more. I'm gonna tame you, woman, till you're eating from my hand. It ain't that I don't love you, honey, it's just to make you understand. Traveling the lonely roads of sorrow, heartaches are all I've ever known. Time has turned a million pages, fate has dealt and I'm alone. The little stars all twinkle brighter. The moon smiles gaily from the blue. The flowers seem to spread more beauty. Oh, so glad 'cause I met you. But somewhere along life's highway, from your new love you may part, and then you'll reap the pains, my darling, that go with a broken heart. Though you made my life a failure, I have never been untrue. And these lonely years I've wasted, all because my love for you. You played your game to lead me, darling. Your game I did not understand. So you dealt the cards against me, and I played the losing hand. But somewhere along life's highway, from your new love you may part, and then you'll reap the pains, my darling, that go with a broken heart. Deep within this broken heart of mine, all I find is memories of you, and I'll never get you from my mind. Can't seem to realize our love was true. Now there's all my future plans to rearrange, and I don't know how to make the change. For within this broken heart of mine, all I find is memories of you. Darling, it was just a year ago you said I'd soon get over loving you. Now I'm writing just to let you know you were wrong. Now please tell me what to do. Now there's all my future plans to rearrange, and I don't know how to make the change. For within this broken heart of mine, all I find is memories of you. From old Montana down to Alabama, I've been before and I'll travel again. You tribal women can't keep a good man down. You dealt the cards, but you missed the play, so hit the road and be on your way. Gonna board the Golden Rocket and leave this town. I was a good engine running on time, but baby, I'm switching to another line. So honey, never hang your signal out for me. I'm tired of running on the same old track for a one-way ticket and I won't be back. This Golden Rocket's gonna roll my blues away. Hear that lonesome whistle blow, that's your cue, and now you know that I got another true lover waiting in Tennessee. This midnight special's a burning the rails, so woman, don't try to follow my trail. This Golden Rocket's gonna roll my blues away. Hear her thunder on through the night, this Golden Rocket is a-doing me right, and that sunny old Southland shore is a part of me. Now from your call, I'm gonna erase my name. Your fire went out, you done lost your flame, and this Golden Rocket is a-rolling my blues away. He seemed to know you'd done me wrong. I was feeling low, for he yelled aloud, we're over that Dixon line. The brakeman started singing a song, said you're worried now, but it won't be long. This Golden Rocket is leaving your blues behind. He yelled with his southern drawl, let's rise and shine, good morning you all. And I sprang to my feet to greet the newborn day. When I kissed my baby in the station door, that whistle blew like it never before, of the Golden Rocket that rolled my blues away. Traveling down a lonesome road of sorrow, paving the highway with tears. Without your love I face a blue tomorrow, paving the highway with tears. You found another sweetheart, that's why I couldn't stay. Though I still love you, darling, I'm only in your way. So step by step I walk away from heaven, paving the highway with tears. Cried for you with every step I've taken, paving the highway with tears. The road ahead is lonesome and forsaken. When I look back on all those happy years, I'll always love you, darling, and should your new love fail, you'll find me if you follow. the teardrops on the trail. Without you, dear, I'll just go on forever, paving the highway